We are back.
We are back, baby.
Wah!
All right.
Hold on,
so
I didn't say that right. I gotta say that like Tim Curry. We're back, baby.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. All right. Iseshima. All right. Iseshima investigation. Yumiko Shiki. Summary of previous events. A mermaid corpse has been discovered on the beach near Ijika town. While Yumiko and her partner are investigating its whereabouts, they run into an important local figure. Oh, look.
Okay, I have a voice for this elderly man.
You
Excellent.
got it.
I was about to say.
yours.
Excellent. Okay. Date unknown, August 1980, afternoon, Ise City, Yamashina Estate.
Yamashina. Mr. Yamashina. Shina. Thank you for agreeing to meet with us on such short notice. I understand you're a busy man.
Not like I have much choice when it's some bigwig from the prefectural police badgering me to do so.
Perfect.
So you're Shiki from the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department. Security Division, was it? Ha! Here, I thought you were just some housemaid. You sure you're from the police in that getup?
I already like this guy's faces.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I am primarily a housewife by trade, but that's hardly important right now. You're also known as Unkakudono, I believe. After hearing so many rumors, it's an honor to make your acquaintance.
Rumors, eh?
Unkakudono, Yoshiatsu Yamashina.
I love him.
Yes.
Profiles
Profiles updated. Yoshiatsu Yamashina. Sex male. Occupation tycoon. Age 70 years old. A wealthy tycoon. Ooh, yes.
I love that we don't use the word tycoon enough nowadays.
I know, right?
My cousin's the Monopoly man.
I have a hat. A wealthy tycoon who owns multiple companies and swaths of land, particularly in the Tsu and Ise areas. Born in the Taisho period, unmarried.
We have to say it, right? He's got huge tracts of land.
Tracts of land. Yes, you and I both went on the same page, buddy. Yes. His family first came into business in the Edo period, traveling from town to town selling talismans, miscanthus reed hoops, and other items to ward off evil spirits. During the Meiji period, this business expanded into a trading company, and the Yamashina family became prominent contributors to the development of the region. Born to the heir of the Yamashina family business and the daughter of a noble family, Yoshiatsu grew up in an affluent environment where he received a thorough education tailored to gifted children. Following the end of the war, Yoshiatsu inherited the company assets in his 30s, but was quick to sell off all the shares he owned, using the proceeds to buy and sell real estate and stocks, a practice that made him extremely wealthy. After amassing his fortune, he showed a keen interest in investing in ambitious young people, actively mentoring those he took a particular liking to. This approach led to the emergence of many successful businessmen, which includes Shinobu Wakamura of Kamishima. Those who have received Yamashina's support view him with both gratitude and a sense of awe bordering on reverence, referring to him as Unkakudono, a title that evokes a figure elevated above the clouds. Yamashina has always shown a strong attachment to wealth, even going so far as to partake in illicit activities such as illegal donations, tax evasion, insider trading, and media control, all in an effort to garner ever more status and money. In the shadow of the many success stories enabled by his support, many more of his beneficiaries have fallen into bankruptcy or been arrested, fueling endless unsavory rumors about him to this day. Yamashina himself, however, seems to be unconcerned by these rumors, considering anything that does not directly harm him to be beneath his notice. Even as a lifelong bachelor, he has surrounded himself with many followers, both publicly and privately, and has never lacked for anything to satisfy his personal needs. A few years ago, he began to seriously consider the issue of a successor, driven by his determination that his beloved fortune should never fall into the hands of someone untrustworthy. Perhaps for this reason, he began to develop a keen fascination with immortality around the same time, and is said to be secretly investing vast amounts of money into research on the topic.
You know?
I heard about this thing called cryogenics.
I was gonna
Sounds promising.
You really want to solve this problem. Just introduce him to the chairwoman of the soap of Hihaku Soaps.
Hihaku Soaps, yep.
Like, these two seem like a match.
They do.
Yes, I hear you've been doing some under-the-table research into immortality.
And so what if I am?
Well, now, I wouldn't have expected you to be such a dreamer, but it does make you just a bit more relatable.
You can laugh all you want. What's it got to do with the police, anyway?
It seems, on this particular occasion, it is quite a bit to do with the police, unfortunate. Ooh.
You don't say. Well, what you doing hollering up my creek?
Hang on,
He does look like the crazed prospector who actually found gold, doesn't he?
He kind of does.
he's the guy who saw into the void when they uncovered Bill's cipher.
Yeah.
Have you met my cousin, Old Man McGucket?
Hey, hang on, sir. I gotta look around for your freaking birds.
I would love to just come into a place and it's nothing but bird stickers.
I know.
There we go.
Oh, hey, look
I
at
got
that.
one.
Found one.
I got
Ooh, you
an
unlocked an
achievement.
Ooh.
Squee!
Okay, which one's this one?
Number 5, I thought. Oh, wait. Oh, it is telling me where some of them are. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
On the seabed? Oh, I bet I can find them in that one. There's another one
in the
underwater.
underwater diving, yeah.
Yeah. Kiting
Kiting
killer.
killer.
Oh, ho, ho.
Scree ha!
Oh, it's a kite.
Yep. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Mhm.
That's funny for one person in the audience, maybe.
Yeah.
Chat says he saw gold with that singular goldfish eye and grew his beard at that moment.
Yes. You found 5 mockingbirds. You can now access the mockingbird relationship chart from the story chart screen.
Oh no.
Hold. Oh no! Did the game hear me when I said I need to know, Stop everything in this investigation. We need to investigate.
They say it was in the story chart?
I think so. Hold on. Let's see.
No.
Do you... Okay. Nope. Let's not go back to that yet. Okay.
Okay. If I understood that correctly...
Oh, hold on. Go back down. Go back down that list. Some of them were all marked on the seabed.
Okay, so we know
19
for sure.
and 18 are on the seabed.
6 is.
6
6 is on the seabed. Okay. So
Okay.
that gives us some idea of where some of them are.
Okay.
All right. You know what? I'm not going to feel right until we take a look at that thing. So what I'm going to do is save. And then we're going to go to the story chart.
Okay.
Yes. There it is. There it is.
There's the map. Oh my god, we're playing the theme
Oh.
song. Oh my god.
Cue the gifts.
There's story stuff for them!
Oh my god! The yellow arrows are best buds, the pink arrows are in love, the red arrows are bad blood, and the blue arrows are what?
Wait a minute, what is
who
this
did the
polycule
tit-
situation?
Who did
Oh
the
my
tit
God.
piss off?
I love
Look at the guy in the middle. Everyone hates this guy.
Oh, but why?
Oh my god. Okay, well.
Who do we start
We need
with?
to- Oh my god, okay.
Do we do it in order of discovery?
We could do them in order of discovery, yes.
Yeah, let's do that.
Start
Let's
with
do
the
that.
booby.
Oh, Booby Brawl.
Booby Bravo. A steadfast senior member of the Ocean Outlaws hooligan gang. Accustomed to living in a group, he's quick to step in and smooth things over whenever he hears of a dispute erupting among the gang's ever-growing ranks. Second to none in his loyalty to their leader, he's quick to tell him whenever he finds a promising new feeding ground.
Okay.
And he's specifically a brown
has...
booby. Look, they tell us what type of bird it is.
Oh,
Nice.
yay!
Nice. So he's got... Okay.
Okay.
So he's best buds with somebody.
Yes.
Alright,
We
tit
don't know
for
who.
tat. Tit for tat. The top troublemaker of Blue's Brutal Bakes. A gang of delinquents from Ave's Academy. Is this hot to a boyfriend?
I love it.
Who have recently been wreaking havoc throughout the region. Despite his cute snowball-like appearance, he's both fierce-tempered and ruthlessly territorial, and the force with which he flies at anyone who messes with the gang's turf is more like a bullet than a snowball.
He's a long-tailed tit.
There's murder in those eyes.
There's murder in them tiny peepers.
All right, next was
Turninator.
the Turninator. You're right.
Yes.
The Turninator, who's a little turn. He's just a little turn. The captain of the raid team for the Rebels' Roost delinquent crew. Although the sight of him skimming the water during his daring dives is awe-inspiring in itself, he also commands the respect of the rest of the gang for being the first one to gain the trust of their maverick leader, Don Heron.
All right, he's coming
That means
up.
Don Heron's going to be one of the ones that we find. Yep, and then
He's
one.
the old guy.
This old guy.
Oh, wait.
That little guy
I just
sounds
noticed these two are a question
Yes.
mark.
Yes. Maverick Manny, a member of the Bamboo Breakers dance team. This lucky duck is envied far and wide as the man who stole the heart of Maverick Mandy. The two are now a pair of lovebirds anyone would envy, or so he thinks. In reality, the only time they can be called that is during their extravagant dances, and he remains blissfully unaware of her frequent flings, a fact that everyone else on the team has already noticed.
Oh, no! That's why there are so many other arrows for her.
Mandy!
Oh, Mandy is a slut!
You floozy! She's just showing her cloaca all...
I think we broke Ben.
Nah, here's the thing.
Yeah.
In my longest running D&D campaign, we had a funny revelation because we had a Kenku. Like, I was playing a gnome. We also had a Kenku, a dragon, basically a dragonborn, a kobold, and we basically realized that I was the only mammal. So that I was just surrounded by people with cloaca. So we made so many cloaca jokes, I am used to it.
Nice. Alright, and last but not least, Kiting Killer, a black kite. The strategist of the Rebel Roost delinquent crew. He can often be seen circling the skies over their territory, ever on the lookout for intruders. Those unfortunate enough to be spotted by him will find themselves greeted by his signature dive bomb attack and grappling claws. He and Fastlane Frigate of the Bamboo Breakers dance team go way back, having fostered a mutual respect for each other's prowess during their sea racing days.
I love
So
that there's a
Fastlane
dance team
Frigate.
element to all of this.
I love it.
Yes.
So Fastlane Frigate is another one that we have to be on the lookout for.
Yes. All right.
I love it.
Everything about this
It's
is
perfect.
phenomenal.
The sad thing
Everything
is,
about this is perfect.
I'm going to have to go back in there and clear the stuff out because we're about to load. But
Yeah.
that was worth the detour.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I went somewhere for a minute. All I heard were kazoos.
Like, what are you humming to yourself?
exactly like
don't
that.
worry about it.
Oh, it's so catchy, isn't it? So catchy, isn't it, Soto?
Guitar solo!
The splendid gardens all fall within the grounds of Mr. Yamashina's Isle City estate. Part of me wonders why he needs so much space when he doesn't have a family. But I suppose he has an image to maintain.
Because I'm still trying to find gold.
Also, I hope nobody caught that yawn that I said.
I
That I
definitely
said?
caught it.
Whoopsie.
I said yawn. All right.
Insert Grant O'Brien. Yawn.
People like Yamashina have a tendency to underestimate me whenever I meet with them. Having someone intimidating like Soda with me Gets him to take me more seriously. I'm glad he's here with me today.
Keep that stiff upper lip, then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. This is Yoshiatsu Yamashina. He's a tycoon with multiple properties and companies to his name, mostly based here in Iseshima. He's long been rumored of being involved in various shady dealings. Special Investigations has had an eye on him for a while now, but they haven't managed to find any concrete evidence so far. It seems he has a knack for pinning the blame on his subordinates before finding a way to slip away.
Oh.
Needless to say, he and the police are quite familiar with each other by this point. Though I don't doubt he has local police chiefs and politicians under his thumb behind the scenes. There's no need for me to get involved in all that. I'll be satisfied as long as I get the information we need from him.
Oh, there's more to look at.
I don't know diddly shit.
Apparently he wears that crusted hakama every day. Not exactly casual wear for most people. Wearing something like that in the summer heat. That's commitment to keeping up appearances. God, this man must smell.
My dog has no nose. How does he smell? Awful.
Yep, basically.
I'll get straight to the point. I believe you took a mermaid corpse into your possession this morning.
Nani?
We all thought it.
Mm-hmm.
That corpse is linked to an ongoing case. We came in to ask you to release it into police custody.
No idea what you're on about.
Of course, you will get something in return. We have some information I'm sure you'll find quite profitable in exchange.
Like I said, no idea what you're on about. If that's all you came here for, then scram.
Oh? Pity. I really thought you'd be interested in what we had to share. Assuming you really are interested in immortality.
Hmm?
Well, I suppose we barely know each other. It's only natural that you'd be wary of our intent.
Ooh, this woman is good.
What do you say to a little chat to get to know each other better, Mr. Unkakudono?
Are you hitting on me?
Oh, okay. Talk about him first.
Flatter that. Butter up that
Yes.
biscuit. I hear you've been putting quite a bit of effort into training up the younger generation recently. What's your take on today's youth? Oh god, don't get him going.
Oh no. We've
Kids
opened up a
these
can of
days don't
worms.
want to work. They're too upset with their smartphones and the hip-hop music.
Useless, a lot of them. Bunch of pushovers and let all this new generation tripe go to their heads. We're the ones who built this country back up after the war, but they're out there strutting around like they own the place far too big for their britches.
I got thrown off by Soto's expression.
Soto's face is just like, Mom, why did you get Grandpa started?
My, what a scathing review. Would our resident member of the new generation like to comment at all?
Please don't call me that.
Oh, he's blushing! I hear you've been searching for a successor, though. Given your strong opinions on the matter, I take it that you're struggling. Though I can see why that could lead to a desire for immortality. After all, There's no need to cede your legacy to someone else if you can remain at the remains. If you can remain at the reins yourself.
That might have been true when I started my research.
Oh? I take it that isn't the case now.
I'm no spring chicken. The thought of living for hundreds of years like this ain't exactly appealing anymore. Don't see much point in immortality if I'm already long past my prime.
Immediately, I thought of that one line.
I immediately thought of something else, but go on.
She's like, what exactly you got to live for? You're old and gross.
Here I was thinking about Piccolo from the OG Dragon Ball when he was like, I wish for eternal youth!
And then he became Dad of the Year.
Oh, no. You're talking about Piccolo Jr. I'm talking about the Piccolo that you're thinking about. I'm talking about his dad.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, that certainly is different from the rumors. My apologies for jumping to conclusions. You have my wholehearted agreement that immortality doesn't necessarily bring happiness, though.
Let me clear up one more thing while we're at it. I've already decided on my successor.
Oh?
I'm leaving it all to my dog.
Turns out the perfect candidate was right under my nose the entire time.
It was my mustache.
Yep. It can jump right off my face.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry I keep jumping in and doing old man jokes.
I haven't told them yet, but they're a sharp one. They'll do a fine job.
Is that so? I'm glad to hear it. I suppose that would mean you no longer have any need for immortality, then.
Who said I wasn't still interested? It simply has nothing to do with my successor. I still intend on continuing my research for medical advancement, you understand. Think of it as doing it my bit for society. You lot are always quick to assume the worst of whatever I do. How about you mind your own business for a change?
Well, there's not much we can say to that. We'll try to be more discerning from now on.
You know what? Before that, I just thought, we haven't done this yet.
True.
One of these days, it's gonna...
Oh, no, it's a bird.
Oh yeah, we already found that one.
Wait a minute, though.
Good to know that the vision ability has the bird stickers pop up a bright fucking purple.
Yeah.
That'll come in handy.
Yeah.
That's good. It's Richter vision.
It is.
Oh yeah, let's think.
Oh, sorry.
Richter vision was his psychic ability the whole time to find birds.
Exactly.
After looking into the corpse of the mermaid found earlier this morning, it seems highly likely that it was taken into the custody of Mr. Yamashina here. He's quite the big shot around here, with plenty of weight to throw around both politically and financially. Now's his chance to be a big shot.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, all the local police know of him, and of his moniker, Nkakudono. We had to get one of the higher-ups to act as an intermediary to even get a meeting with him. Personally, I'm happy as long as we can get the mermaid corpse back from him. Although I certainly won't complain if he can tell us anything about the curse as well. I hear he's quite the curmudgeon, so we'll have to watch our step when dealing with him. That's another word we need to bring back more of.
Curmudgeon? Oh.
Because he is.
Oh, my family uses it all the time to describe my dad. He uses it to describe himself, to be fair.
Mm-hmm. I've already chosen my successor. No need to harp on about it anymore. Already written up my will and passed it off to my lawyer. You be sure to let your friends at the police know, too.
Okay.
That probably checked that off. Yep. Yumiko. By the way, you're obviously not just some run-of-the-mill cop. Who are you?
A housewife. Why? I predicted it. Why, I believe I mentioned it when I introduced myself. I'm just a simple housewife.
A likely tale. Plus that fella next to you, he's also got a strange hair pattern. He's no ordinary person, is he?
My, how observant of you. I suppose you could say that, yes.
I love the voice, or face. Doesn't take a genius to see it. One of them phony psychic types, are you?
Phony?
Hit a nerve, did I? There are far too many of your kind around lately. Cozying up to those in power by feeding them a bunch of nonsense. Liars and cheaters, all of you.
You seem to have quite the chip on your shoulder about this, Mr. Yamashina.
Oh,
You've
look at
upset
him in
my
the
son.
background.
Look at him.
Oh yeah, he's pissed. Don't know if it's because of this occult craze going around, but I've seen far too many folks get taken in by that trap. Oh, are we bringing back the occult craze?
I guess so. I got this one.
Okay.
Spiritual phenomena, the supernatural, aliens, cryptids, lost civilizations, extrasensory perception. The list goes on. Such unexplainable phenomena are quick to take on a life of their own. A plesiosaur named Nessie living in Loch Ness. Sightings of mythical creatures like the Tsuchinoko or Hibagon. The urban legends of the Kuchisake Onna and Hanako-san. Television reports of spoon-bending psychics, documentaries featuring spirit photography and UFOs that become the talk of the school the next day. These are only a few examples of stories that have captivated the public's interest. Magazines specializing in paranormal phenomena continue to thrive, with no end to the craze in sight.
That Wakamura over on Kamishina is one of them. Talk about wasted potential.
Wakamura? Hang on, let's check it. Let's check in with our son first.
Yeah, I was about to say, check in with your boy.
Is my baby okay?
I'm amazed you were able to get an appointment with him this quickly.
Yes, and all thanks to Detective Ide. It would seem he's quite the capable fellow.
That was it.
Okay.
I'm fine, Mom.
Okay. Talk to him, and then Waka popped up on the bottom of the options.
I saw that.
Waka waka waka.
Wakamura, that's it. Talk
But
about
we
him
gotta
for a
finish.
second.
We gotta talk about Yumiko.
No, talk about Wakamura. He popped up.
Well, all right. Who might this Wakamura be?
Wakamura? He's one of my proteges. He's the one currently in charge over on Kamishima. Used to have high hopes for that one, but that changed when he came under the thrall of some phony sorcerer in Tokyo. Okay, so he's not the pick.
A phony sorcerer in Tokyo.
You heard right. Since then, there's been no end to his nonsense. Buying properties out in the mountains, changing company names, all because of something this sorcerer whispered in his ear. He even told me the layout of my house was unlucky and tried to get me to renovate the place. Just recently, he was going on about some curse causing a big storm, that sort of rubbish.
A storm caused by a curse, you say?
He even said the storm 5 years ago was caused by the same curse. He's been trying to wheedle me into helping him find some way to stop it. But I'm done with him and his ramblings. Man's clearly a lost cause. He'll be coming over here tomorrow morning, but I'm thinking it's time to have someone else take the reins over on Kamishima.
I see. So even though you believe in immortality, you refuse to associate with anything to do with the occult?
And you do? I figured someone claiming to be a cop would have more sense than that. How are you meant to solve crimes if criminals can just pull out curses left and right?
You won't find me disagreeing there. Shut up, honey. Shut up, honey. So,
just the placement of the hand too. Just shh, 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 shh.
I just imagine every time she lifts her hand, you just like a whap.
Just the.
Yeah. If it touches a tree, you hear like a. If it touches the water, you hear a.
I'm about to haunt your face with my clapper.
Hey. Anyway, so what exactly has this Wakamura been saying about this curse?
Hell if I remember. Why don't you go to Kamishima and ask the man yourself?
I think I'll do just that. Maybe we will. Thank you for the information.
Okay, that probably checked. Whoa, they
Nope.
did not check him off.
Do we want to keep talking about him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check it out. Is there anything you can tell us about the phony sorcerer, air quotes, this Wakamura is so devoted to?
Wakamura went on about how there's some big shot who appeared on television. I never heard of him. As I said, just ask him yourself.
Of course. We'll be sure to do so. Alright, that probably checked it off.
More
Yep,
than
that
likely.
did it.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, there we go.
Back to
Alright,
you,
me.
Miko?
Yeah.
Back to Yumiko. Can't say I care much about who you are anymore.
Well, you should. What?
You're going around with some phony sidekick tells me all I need to know.
You jump scared me, good sir.
How dare you!
Sodo, calm down, honey. He can think what he wants. Old people, they're just like wrinkly, bigoted children.
Yes. Okay, about mermaids. Or do we want to save that for last?
Yeah. Let's bring up
Okay.
the portrait sketch.
Okay.
By the way, you're quite well connected around these parts, if I'm not mistaken. This doesn't have anything to do with what we came here to talk about. But I was wondering if you happen to recognize the person in this sketch. It seems he lived in the Iseshima area around 6 years ago.
Nope, never seen him.
I assume you've heard the news about the old human bones found on the seabed. This is a sketch of one of the victims from that case. You sure you have no idea who it be?
First I've heard of it, actually. Got no interest in things that have nothing to do with me.
Oh,
Okay,
alright.
now let's talk about the mermaids.
There is one thing I should warn you about. Eating the flesh of that mermaid you found won't grant you immortality. If anything, it's bad for your cholesterol. You really shouldn't eat it.
And what would you know about that?
Well, you know, one hears all sorts of things in this day and age. I don't know where it came from, but there seems to be a legend that eating mermaid flesh will grant one immortality. All I wanted to say was that it's just that. A legend. It has no basis in reality, after all.
How can you be so sure?
Just think about it. If that legend were true, wouldn't it be strange that no confirmed immortals have ever been found?
Yeah? Who's to say they aren't just living and hiding?
The legend of Yabukuni is passed down in over 100 places across Japan, yet not a single verifiable immortal has ever been found to show for it. Listen up, you old gazer!
So you mean to say all those legends were fake? Please.
Kitty, you go.
If even just one of those tales is true, there's always a chance there's an immortal hiding away somewhere.
I see. You really are quite the dreamer, aren't you?
Well, it's got everything to do with me, and that's why I care about it. I figured you were trying to bluff me out of that mermaid corpse for some reason or other. But now I'm sure of it. That thing's hiding some sort of secret, isn't it? Something you don't want me to find out.
The secret is it's high in trans fats.
It's full of mercury.
Yes.
You eat it, you become magnetic. So you admit you have the mermaid corpse then? Oh, got you! Got you, you son of a bitch! Oh, don't worry. We assumed as much from the start. If I'm not mistaken, that mermaid was in a sort of mummified state, no? I doubt you'll be eating it as it is. Surely there's no harm in handing it over.
So you can hog it for yourself? You won't fool me that easily.
You don't think that a rare specimen like that ought to be placed in the care of a proper research institute?
I'm saying I'll get a specialist research institute to study it. Problem solved.
I suppose so.
I'll make sure that mermaid gets studied properly. Don't you worry about that.
Well, I don't like the way you said that.
Oh,
I know,
it's
right?
not cleared off yet.
Ooh, let's
Yeah.
talk to Soto then.
Oh, nope, same text. Think?
Perhaps he isn't as fixated on immortality as I thought. That leaves us in a rather unfavorable position. How should we approach this now?
There's still one thing to clear off.
How about this then? If you agree to give up the mermaid, we'll tell you what we know in return. For someone who doesn't seem to believe in the occult, you seem awfully fixated on this mermaid and immortality. Which suggests to me you found something you consider quite conclusive.
What are you on about now?
Well, I happen to know a bit more about mermaids than most people.
Ma'am, are you sure?
It's fine. I had the opportunity to do some research into them a while back, you see.
You don't say. And?
Well, mermaids do indeed have the ability to grant a human immortality.
I knew it!
More precisely, individuals granted immortality in this way are known as 800-year immortal.
So they have a lifespan of 800 years?
That's right. As the name suggests, they gain 800 years of remaining life. During this time, they won't age a day, and even if they die, they'll resurrect immediately.
Sounds like a real blessing.
No, I'm afraid it's anything but. One who defies the very laws of nature like that is no longer human. They're an anomalous being that should not be allowed to exist. As such, our position requires that any such individuals we find are dealt with as swiftly as possible. Indeed, this immortality was originally a curse mermaids placed upon humans.
A curse?
Immortality is neither a blessing nor salvation for the living. It's a curse that robs them of the ability to die. None of those who have become 800-year immortals have found happiness. Not one. It renders living among other humans and makes them an outcast from society. Of course, there are a few years at first when life will be tolerable. But after that, every meeting ends in parting. You outlive whoever you love or are loved by. Even if you find acceptance, it will only be for a time. You will always be shunned eventually. You'll experience this over and over for 800 years. 800 years unable to die, with loneliness as your constant companion. This is why many see no other recourse than a life of monastic seclusion, just as Yao Bikuni did.
I suppose that makes sense. Still, there's always be those who seek immortality. Always have, always will be. You ever heard of this Elon Musk guy? Some idiot down in South Africa.
Goodness gracious, that sounds like a total pleb. You think so? I, for one, struggle to see the appeal. In any case, there are also certain conditions that must be met for this curse of immortality to be effective.
What?
Eating mermaid's flesh alone isn't enough to make you an 800-year immortal.
Here, smell my finger.
Oh,
Oh, it's a good snort.
Yeah. And what exactly are these conditions?
sorry to disappoint, but I'm not aware of the specifics there myself.
Files updated. Wahoo!
Ooh, the 800-year immortal. A person who has gained an 800-year lifespan after being cursed by a mermaid. Someone who ingests part of the body of a mermaid that meets certain conditions will be cursed and become a being known as an 800-year immortal. Once cursed, the individual's own body is lost and a provisional body is reconstructed using the parts of the mermaid ingested as a medium. Ooh.
Oh.
Their soul is then transferred into this provisional body, which they are able to control as if it were their own, with their consciousness presiding over both their soul and body from the head. As such, they could already be considered to be more spirit in nature than human. If the individual is fatally wounded or contracts an illness that results in their death, their body will instantly be restored to its default state, allowing them to revive. In the event they lose any body parts, their heart will treat the largest remaining part of them as the main body and regenerate any lost parts from there, with the removed parts subsequently vanishing. This even occurs in the event that the lost body part is the head. However, these individuals heal from non-fatal wounds at only a slightly faster rate than their bodies would be capable of naturally. As these people feel physical sensations and pain to the same extent as they would have in their original body, it is extremely difficult to tell whether an individual is an 800-year immortal or not unless they die, even for the individual themselves. The lifespan of this provisional body is 800 years from the time of its creation. Due to the individual's original body already being lost, not even the mermaid responsible for the original curse is able to dispel it. The individual will only see the end of their long life once 800 years have passed.
Huh. So that's kind of like... It's similar to what happened to... Well, spoilers for Fullmetal Alchemist, the manga, and for Brotherhood. But it's kind of similar to what happened to Von Hohenheim. He became an immortal from the point where he was already like a considerably older gentleman when he became immortal, and he just stayed that age for thousands of years.
Yeah.
The other thing that jumps out to me, it is extremely difficult to tell whether an individual is an 800-year immortal or not unless they die, even for the individual themselves. Does that mean it's possible to be an immortal and not know it?
Wait, let me reread it. As these people feel physical sensations and pains to the same extent as they would have in their original body, it's extremely difficult to tell whether an individual... Oh. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh!
Who are you thinking?
So somebody could be... You could feed somebody the flesh of a mermaid and just not tell them that it's mermaid flesh. And then they would never even know that they were immortal unless, like, they died and were brought back to life.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
Yeah, because my first thought is Yuza, but Yuza's been aging, so it can't be him.
Right.
He's been aging for the last 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, interesting.
But I can say this much at least. The mummy you have in your possession is no mermaid. You've been...
Bullshit! Ain't no way that's anything other than a mermaid!
You have been duped, sir. You are a charlatan and a sham. I'm sorry, what I mean to say is... That mummy is a different being from the mermaids who wield this curse. Not all half-fish, half-human beings are mermaids, you see. In fact, calling them all by the same name is what leads to mishaps like this one.
Say what? You mean to tell me that's not a mermaid? That real mermaids are a completely separate thing?
That's right. Which is why I can say with confidence that eating its flesh won't make you immortal. If anything, it would make you a cannibal.
Seems like you weren't bluffing after all. So what is that thing then? There's gotta be some reason you're after it.
I imagine that even if you had it dissected and examined, all results would point to it being just a mass of fibers. In other words, nothing more than a man-made fake.
Oh, that's a good bluff.
Interesting.
She's not telling the full truth.
That, or that's what they look like if you cut them up, because they were mid-transformation.
True.
Also, chat says, It's just a regular old mummy. No curses, but delicious. Grind it up and eat it. Worth a lot of money selling to old Victorians.
Yeah? They did
So-
grind it up and make it into pigments and shit.
The way she worded it is interesting. She's calling it a mass of fibers, which based on that entry we read, like, a mass of fibers would make us think, like, oh, synthetic materials. But that she could also be using mass of fibers to mean it's like a mass of flesh that's been distorted beyond, like, a natural state. And it's a man-made fake is like, it was a human who was cursed.
Here's the thing. If you're going to be telling this old man not to eat it, don't tell him that it's full of fiber. This man lives on bran.
Sir, it's not going to make you poop.
I'm going to be corked up all day without this mermaid.
Sir, just eat some natto.
Are you kidding? Have you tasted the stuff? It's awful.
Gosh darn, dang nabbit!
There's no need for that language. You're speaking in the presence of a lady. There's a very good reason for that. You see, that mummy is oh, yeah, she just outright told him. Okay. That mummy is merely the corpse of an average human, twisted beyond recognition by the curse of the forsaken fish.
What? Another curse?
Another curse wielded by mermaids, as it happens. That would be the remains of someone who died under... What? It also happens to be the same curse responsible for the mermaids found every few hundred years or so across the country. You see now, I would rather you handed the mermaid, air quotes, over to us. The poor soul deserves a proper burial, same as anyone else. Surely even you're not so hard-hearted as to deny them that?
Curses this, curses that. It's all a bunch of Hokum if you ask me.
Hokum! That's another fantastic word.
Mm-hmm. As said, the report I got from the Research Institute earlier said exactly the same thing.
Oh my. I take it you've already had the mermaid dissected then.
They said it was likely a fake, but asked if I wanted them to keep going anyway.
Oh.
I told them to keep at it, but...
It should be clear now that you have nothing to gain from researching that corpse, least of all information on immortality. Won't you consider handing it over?
Look at my son's puppy dog face. How could you say no to that face?
Look at this Poonam. He's so sad you insulted him. Of course, we could always take you in on charges of abandonment and desecration of a corpse.
All right, have it your way.
There you
Oh, I
go,
love
taking all the
Wendy's.
fun out of body desecration.
Oh my god, I said I love Wendy's. That's the Burger King slogan. I'm so glad you've come around. Thank you for your cooperation.
Chat says, but the fibers! Think of my bowel movement!
Well, I guess you'll just have to eat shit and live, Ricky.
I'll give you the damn mermaid, but in exchange I want you to tell me one thing.
What is it?
You say there are real mermaids out there. Where are these real mermaids hiding then?
I suppose you could call it the eternal world.
The eternal world?
Yes, mermaids are not creatures of this world, you. Their original home is Ryugu, the domain of the sea god, aka Deep Sea Town.
Mm-hmm. Ryugu? And how do you get there?
I'm sorry to say that Ryugu's doors are only open to the dead. Going there is impossible for a living human.
You can claim anything with a fairy tale like that. It all sounds like Hokum.
That said, the entrance to Ryugu is said to lie somewhere in the Issei Sea. There have been numerous sightings of mermaids crossing over to this world in the area's long history. Which is why Issei Bay has its share of mermaid legends.
Now that you mention it, I have heard one of those stories too. Some old tale about mermaids being found on some long-lost island called Taishima or the like.
That was the one that got mentioned, isn't it?
That was the one that got swallowed by... that used to reside close to Kamishima.
Oh, it was swallowed by the curse of the waves.
Mm-hmm. What are you looking for, Ben?
I know that name came up, but I'm just trying to remember where. All right, I'll find it later.
What? Well, wait a moment. Where did you hear that story?
Ha ha! Caught your interest, have I? Looks like this story has some merit to it after all.
I was simply surprised, that's all. It's not a name I've come across in any historical record.
Files updated!
There you go. Taishima!
Taishima, an island said to have previously been located to the south of Kamishima. As it has long since vanished, it is sometimes referred to as Taeshima, or Lost Island. No official records remain, and it remains shrouded in mystery, with knowledge of it preserved only in tales passed down between residents of the Ise-shima area. Legends say the island was besieged by someone 400 years prior, and the curse of the murdered islanders caused the entire island to sink. Ooh. That's right. They said that one specific person was to blame for what happened. It might be under curse.
Let's finish reading about Taishima. Because I feel like there was more there.
Wait. Here it is.
The person accused of bringing the curse to Kamishima was called the Raging Waves Curse Bearer and was shunned by the island's inhabitants.
But
it's up there. Hang on. Curse that caused this outbreak. It said the curse was born from the resentment of the former residents of Taishima, an island once located to the south of Kamishima after someone brought about its destruction. Okay.
Okay. It's just something I heard from one of the young'uns I have out here looking for mermaids.
I see. Sounds like you've got a capable young hand. Wait a minute, what did he just say?
That one of the young'uns... He had a young'un looking for mermaids.
Looking for mermaids.
Okay, I just had a thought. So, he said he's named a successor.
Yeah.
He said it's not Wakamura.
Correct.
And he specifically made a point to say that Wakamura's ideas are outdated and he's not fit to be a successor.
Well, it's not so much outdated as much as he's buying into a sorcerer and he's buying into that sorcery hooky.
Yeah. And who do we know so far in the story that is kind of like, Dad, your ways are old-fashioned.
I was just going to say Shotaro.
I was thinking it was his son, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's trying to usurp his Wakamura's son to be his successor.
Could be.
I see. Oh, I said that line. I don't suppose it would be possible to meet with this individual.
Nope, not happening. Unless you're willing to spill the beans on everything you know about mermaids. Every last bit of info. Maybe, just maybe, I'd consider it then. It's clear you're no ordinary housewife after all. Not interested? Then this meeting's over. I'll hand the corpse over to the police as promised. But don't think I've given up on mermaids or immortality. If they really exist, I'll find them and make them mine.
I'm going prospecting for mermaids.
Yep.
Ooh.
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, we're on the mainland.
Date unknown. August 1980, afternoon. Issei City, city area. Hey there, you two. Sorry for calling you out here when you're so busy. I figured it'd be best to give you the rundown on our findings as soon as possible.
It's no problem. Go ahead.
Birds.
But first, gotta find some birds.
Just the birds.
It is the word.
Yep.
Bird.
Look over here.
Not seeing any purple, though.
Look at his rear. I don't. Alright. I don't think we got any. But we do have turtle.
Poster.
And what have we here?
Oh, this is a poster advertising Kamishima. Something about it catch your eye?
No. I was just thinking. Surely it would be better to put it somewhere where tourists will actually see it.
Good point. Maybe they had some posters left over. Interested in Kamishima, are you? It's a nice place. Great tourist spot, too. I recommend it.
Yep, there we go. This is... Oh, whoever is following us around and wailing in its general direction, please keep it down. Go bemoan your existence elsewhere. Thank you. This is one of Issei City's residential districts. Right now, the ground is so hot the air around it seems to be shimmering. Oh, she described it and I felt it.
Uh-huh. It's because there's so much pavement and there's no fucking grass!
Despite the heat, Soto looks as unruffled as ever. I do hope he isn't just pretending to be alright. Do you need some water, some cold tea?
Mom, stop it. The black cloak's not a phase, Mom.
Maybe a cold pack that you can wrap around your face.
Wondering about my suit, are you? It's just a cheap old thing. Sorry I don't have anything more presentable.
Oh no, honey, you're fine.
Oh, woo.
My wife bought me that suit.
Let's hear what Detective Ide has to say.
Okay. About Yamashima. Okay, Yamashima Shomakawa with a portrait sketch.
I need you to stop talking about me, we're done!
I will talk about you however long I want.
Who do we want?
Let's start with Yamashima. Yamashina, sorry.
So, did you manage to meet up with Mr. Yamashita?
Yes. Thank you again for your help there. It seems he's willing to hand the body over. And
Really? That's great! Still, why would some big shot tycoon go to all that trouble to withhold a body?
I don't know, maybe he killed him.
If everything I've heard is true, you could probably take him on charges of desecrating a corpse, you know. Or was there something special about that corpse? That's right, he doesn't know about the mermaid yet.
Right. How observant of you, Detective. I can, of course, explain if you'd like to know more.
Wait a second. Is this related to that secret department of yours? I think I'm better off not knowing if so.
For now. Oh, really? I don't mind bringing you into the fold.
Ma'am, please stop trying to rope him into helping us.
Let me adopt as many children as I want. Look at him, he needs to eat. I still haven't told Detective Ide that the body Yamashina discovered was a so-called mermaid. Recovered, sorry. Well, it's probably better he doesn't know any more than he needs. Not yet, anyway.
Mm-hmm. I've never met the guy, but I hear he's quite the cranky old geezer. How'd your meeting go?
Oh, he was something.
I'll bet he was pretty wary of you being with the police, but he didn't try to pick a fight or anything, did he?
Look at her face. Her face is kind of like she's like, yeah.
No, she's kind of like, I wish a bitch would.
Ah, well, I'm not sure you could say it went smoothly, but I don't think we upset him, at least. Probably.
You, don't sound very sure about that. Work our way down.
Portrait sketch? Cool.
Yeah. Work our way down. Oh, right! That's exactly what I wanted to talk to you about. So I got all hands on deck to go around asking about that sketch you gave me. And we finally found someone who recognized the victim.
Oh, that's great news.
The person who recognized them was a housewife in her 20s who lived in Kumano 7 years ago. Apparently, the sketch looked like a 19-year-old she knew who left the village to go to the city.
So 7 years ago, he was 19, no?
From the sounds of it, the guy had no relatives to speak of. Left the village with nothing but the clothes on his back. She doesn't know what happened to him after that.
I see. That would make him a young man with no relatives, who left his hometown behind 7 years ago. Did we get a name for our mystery man?
Sure did. His name was Kipe Ikoma. Iwu.
Kipe Iko.
I looked him up in the residence registry, and it does look like he moved from Kumano to Ise City 7 years ago. But it seems he doesn't live at the place he put as his address anymore.
Oh? That's unfortunate.
I checked with the apartment's landlord, and it would seem that about 6 years ago, the landlord had his contract terminated after he failed to both pay his rent and return to his apartment for several months straight. The landlord didn't put out a search request or anything, so that's where the trail ends, I'm afraid.
If he went missing 6 years ago, I suppose it wouldn't surprise me if those were his remains.
We'll keep looking into Ikoma to see if he was involved in anything that might have led to his murder. Of course, there's always a possibility we've got the wrong guy, so we'll keep asking around just in case.
Please do.
Files
updated.
All right. Toba seabed skeletons. Oh, we've done this one already. What we got? Testimonies indicate that the individual in this sketch resembles a youth by the name of Kipe Ikoma, who went missing 6 years ago. He has no known relatives. The victims are believed to have been killed by a curse wielded by someone connected to Heike. Okay.
Okay.
The woman we spoke to said that sketch was really accurate. No doubt in her mind it was Ikoma.
You hear that, honey? You got it just right. Well.
Thanks.
That accurate?
Then I'm sure we've got the right person.
Look at him gloating.
Still, how did you even make that sketch? There was nothing left of the victim but bones.
Well, let's just say it's classified for now.
Right, guess that means I shouldn't pry any further. My hair lip has gotten worse. Oh yeah, I also looked into that lady you were asking about, Somikawa.
Oh yes, did you find anything?
Well, it seems she hasn't registered as a resident even though she moved here 5 years ago. And nothing came up for Somikawa in the civil registry either. So I'm afraid I don't have anything on who she is or where she came from. Sorry to disappoint.
I see. Is that quite common?
Happens. It's not unheard of for folks from the countryside to come here for work and just drift on with no one really knowing who they are. Apparently, it was really common during the post-war growth period.
It seems we have quite the mystery woman on our hands.
Yup, though there is something I've been wondering about.
Oh, let's hear it. You have some idea of who she might be?
Well, have you heard of the Kamishima Southern Sea disaster? It was a big maritime disaster that struck 5 years back.
I have, yes.
One of the victims of that disaster was an ama diver and housewife from Kamishima by the name of Mare Minakuchi.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems her maiden name was Somikawa.
Oh, shit.
Called it!
Storyteller's
So
like,
they're
son of a bitch, that's a coffee for me.
Well, we don't know if it's a sibling or if it's her. But we're on the money. We're getting there. So our mystery woman shares a surname with a maritime disaster victim. I'm impressed you managed to dig that up.
It was already looking into the Kamishima disaster because of the skeletal remains, so it was a happy coincidence, if anything.
Oh, so you thought they might be related too. I'm glad it wasn't just me.
Anyway, it seems like the bodies of those disaster victims were never found in the end, which got me thinking.
Wait, are you saying...
Yep. I was thinking Mari Minakuchi could have survived the disaster 5 years ago. Oh, woo.
And do you think she then moved to Ichika and started going by her old name of Somekawa? If that's the case, then that just makes what Yu's is doing in the future really, really sad.
Mm-hmm. That's right. What do you think?
It seems like a long shot, but maybe. But if that's the case, why would she have stayed in Ichika for 5 whole years without contact her family?
Maybe she lost her memories in the disaster?
Right. If she only had her old memories to rely on, it wouldn't be that odd if she went back to using her old name.
Surely her appearance would still be the same, though? It is difficult to imagine no one recognizing her for 5 whole years.
It's possible she just never ran into anyone she knew. That kind of thing's more likely than you'd think. Oh, speaking of appearances, I found a picture of Mari Minakuchi from a report on the disaster. I haven't met this Somekawa myself, so could you take a look for me and let me know what you think?
Let's see. Oh, this is interesting.
Chloe, I need to let you know, this is where I'm putting the drawing.
It's uncanny, Lisa.
Okay.
What do you think, Soto?
If she aged 5 years and grown badly gaunt, I can certainly see how this woman might come to resemble Ms. Somekawa.
My thoughts exactly.
Also, if she didn't have that terrible hair part.
So you agree it's a pretty solid theory?
It's certainly worth looking into. Yes.
But if she really is the Mari Minakuchi, there's something else that concerns me.
Something else?
This is just what I've heard. But it seems like the islanders over on Kamishima think this Mari Minakuchi was the cause of the disaster 5 years ago.
What? Why would they think that?
No idea, but it seems like it's pretty much taken for granted by most of the folks over there. Oh, even just mentioning her name is a sort of taboo. So I was thinking it wouldn't be that odd if she felt like she couldn't go back home because of that.
Surely not.
Seems as good a reason as any why she wouldn't want to come forward anyway.
If she really is related to the storm 5 years ago, she's a point of interest regardless of her connection to the skeletal remains. Perhaps it's worth looking into that first.
Can I leave talking to Miss Somekawa to you two then?
We'll handle that, yes.
Oh, okay.
Now we talk to Kiryu-chan.
No, he's talked out.
Yes?
There's something. Yep.
So people believe this Mari Minakuchi called forth the curse of the raging waves 5 years ago, do they? I didn't expect the curse of the raging waves to come up here of all places. Wait. That's it. I remember now.
I'm Mari Minakuchi.
The sole survivor of Taishima. Oh, shit. His surname was Somakawa.
Oh.
There was something else about Somakawa. A wooden box? Surely that'd be too much of a coincidence.
Well, that's about all I had to report.
Thank you, Detective. That was very informative. As for our next move, could we ask you to keep looking into Kipe Ikumo for us?
Roger that. Wait, I didn't say that right. Roger.
He does have the bowl cut.
He does have the bowl cut.
He does.
We'll see if we can find Somakawa again and hear what she has to say. Unfortunately, it looks like our trip to Kamishima will have to wait until tomorrow.
So it seems.
Oh, you had business on Kamishima too?
That was actually our original reason for coming here, yes? But now we've gotten caught up in all this other trouble, so it looks like dealing with that will have to come first. And here I was hoping to get this over with as soon as possible so I could get back to my husband. I'm so worried about him.
I see. You sure are devoted to your husband.
He makes me laugh.
Good reference.
Yep.
Oh, very much. Though I do worry as he never eats properly when I'm not around. In any case, please do get in touch if you find anything else of note. Even if it's just something out of the ordinary happening, anything could be of help.
Sure, will do. Though you're kind of making me worried something might actually happen now.
I'd certainly prefer if it didn't. Anyway, we're counting on you, Detective. Ooh.
Oh my gosh, we're still going.
I know. Like, I prefer it if we could get something that took us back to the story thing, but do we need to call it? Because it's getting late.
It is. It's like 1:45.
Like, we can manually save if we need to.
We might need to save it.
I think we need to manually save.
All right.
Because, wow.
There's been a lot.
This housewife sure is up to stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I have theories, but I always have theories.
You know,
I
have theories.
I had an interesting theory pop into my head too.
Okay.
But it involves the bruises on her neck.
Okay.
So I came into the stream being like, wouldn't it be badass if like they weren't bruises, but like the beginning of a tattoo? But now I'm like, well, hold up. What if it's a bruise from a regrown limb because she's an 800-year?
Yeah, yeah. I'm wondering if she's an 800-year immortal or her husband is. One of the two.
Yep.
I do think that bruising on her neck is something pertaining to magic, but I don't know if it's an 800-year immortal curse or not. Could be, though, since she's secretive about how old she is.
You know what?
Oh,
that's true. Her age is a secret.
Her age is a secret.
How old are you? 45. How long have you been 45? A while.
Yeah.
And that is
Something
the
like
only
that.
time you will ever hear me reference Twilight.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we are going to go ahead and call it here. Kelsey, where can people find you on the internet?
People can find me on the internet at kelseydcrawford.com. That is KELCID Crawford, cartoonist.com. Also, keep an eye out. I will be appearing at 3 different online panels as part of Nib and Ink Fest, which is run by the Cartoonist Co-op. That is happening in the month of May. More announcements can be found at cartoonist.coop if you look up Nib and Ink Fest there. So be sure to check that out. It's going to be awesome.
And Chloe.
You can find me at the following location. I am on Instagram, Pillowfort, and Blue Sky under the username CocoMomoArt, and you can find me on Tumblr under the username Pause.
And you can find me at BWHComics. I'm also at BWHComics on Patreon, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and Blue Sky. And also my webcomic Cospain, a webcomic about cosplay and convention craziness over at cospaincomic.com. So that's going to wrap things up for tonight. Thank you very much for joining. And until next time, rock on, guys, and never stop drawing.
Thank you all so much for watching. You are awesome.
Don't eat the mermaid. Bad for your digestive system.
Do not eat the mermaids. I feel like that's something that's like that should be on the like billboards or the warning signs along the like sea cliff edges, like sheer drop, do not approach closer, keep eye on children, do not eat the mermaids.
Or like the one sign that I saw in where it's like, do not feed. If you feed the birds, we feed you to the sharks.
Yes.
Don't feed the mermaid. Like, don't eat the mermaids, even if they ask nicely.
Oh.
Good night, everybody.
Anywho, good night.
Good night, everybody.